Okay, so today I leave Palenque, Chiapas, and I'm gonna try and make it all the way to Merida in the Yucatan. It's a long day, so I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. Hopefully I can. It says it's about a 7-hour ride. That's without any stops and any sort of the stuff that happens on the road in Mexico. So I'm gonna try and make it. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, so I'm about halfway from Palenque to Merida. I got it about another 3 hours to go. I should make it tonight. And I'm back at the Gulf of Mexico. The last time that I saw the Gulf of Mexico was a couple months ago from Louisiana and Texas. So it's kind of nice to be back. Driving along the coast, been inland for the last however long. And yeah, just gonna take a little breather, get some water, and continue on to Merida. Gulf of Mexico, woo! Alright, so behind me is the Merida Cathedral, which is one of the oldest cathedrals in the Americas. It was built in the 16th century, so it was one of only two in all of the Americas that were constructed in the 1500s. And what's kind of cool, I guess, is it was constructed on top of old Mayan ruins, and they actually had Mayan people do most of the labor on the cathedral. And they actually used the stones from the old Mayan cathedral from the old Mayan ruins, temples, to build this cathedral. I'm off to get a haircut because it's getting a bit long, and a shave, and then I'm going to go see Uxmal, another Mayan ruin, and hopefully some cenotes. Okay, so we've made it to Uxmal, which is ancient Mayan ruins, and a little bit of confusion. You buy one ticket and then everybody lines up, and there's a guy standing there that tells you no, you actually need a second ticket, and then everybody has to go back and buy the second ticket. Mexico, I love you. So Uxmal here. Oh, and they wouldn't let me take my backpack in. But apparently this place is, again, one of the most important Mayan ruins. They don't know a huge amount about it. Apparently they've done a little bit of sort of reconstructing and clearing away just to get it ready for visitors. But apparently there's been very little in the way of serious archaeological excavations, so they don't know a huge amount about it. They figured building was probably done around 1100. They were also, this town was apparently in, their allies were Chichen Itza, which I'm going to in a few days, which is meant to be incredible. And they've said that building stopped around 1100, they think. They think the population was around 15,000, but they don't really know. So this, I believe, is the palace of the magician. And it's supposed to represent typical Mayan sort of huts with the smooth round sides. Very different construction from anything that I've seen so far. Let's check it out. Alright, so Palace of the Magician, apparently they found evidence of 5 different construction phases and 5 different architectural styles. 35 meters in height. Very, very cool. It's definitely the round pyramid is something I haven't seen yet before.
Let's go to the
Check out the lizard.
I'm going to call them all iguana. And I'm sorry, your name? Andrea.
Cool, this is that ball game where it's almost like the precursor to basketball or any of our ball sports where they kick the ball through the little circle on the wall. That's really cool. It's really cool and a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And the construction style is definitely, obviously different from all the Aztec stuff, but it's even different from Palenque. It's amazing, and just thinking of what the sort of political structure was like back then in all these allied towns, and then they'd split up and they'd go to war and get destroyed. And then the fact that it was it's a big city, you can see lots of people lived here. Again, they estimate roughly 15,000, but they don't really know. Just really, really cool.
D'ailleurs, je suis en train de penser, là, il y a un peu de soleil.
Je crois que c'est la casade.
All right, I always find these ruins, Mayan, Aztec, whatever, anywhere around the world, really fascinating. Just incredible, again, the amount of work that goes into them and what people are able to accomplish, and then imagining what their life was like all the way back then. In a couple days, I'm going to go to Chichen Itza, which is the much more famous one. I gotta say, I really like these ones that are kind of off the beaten path because there's just not that many people. It's not filled with people. I've been told Chichen Itza is just seas and seas of people, so we will see. Now I'm going to go see if I can find some cenotes. It's really, really hot. I'm sweating, and see if I can go for a swim in some cenotes. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna go see one of the cenotes. The cenotes were created by water that filters through the sort of really porous limestone rock, and it wears it away, and then it collapses in on itself. The area in Yucatan where we are has lots and lots of cenotes. The generally accepted theory is that it's part of the Chicxulub crater. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and probably not. And that is the meteor that wiped out all the dinosaurs and then created a huge amount of these cenotes around the area with the porous limestone rock. So let's take a look. Hola, perito. Hola. Hola. Do you jump?
We'll see about that.
I was debating, but if you guys are doing it, I kind of have to.
Oh man.
Yeah. The one?
I just need a rope sling from there. Alright, you got it, you got it. Ready? Woo! Woohoo!
All right, so that was really cool. Jumping in the cenote was a lot of fun. So I'm talking a little bit weird. When I jumped off, they told me, and I knew, keep my legs straight. I'm afraid of heights, and I don't ever dive in water. But I did jump in straight, but I kept my heels up, and my heels hit the ground. As soon as I hit the water, I could feel the pain in my back. So I'm in quite a bit of pain at the moment. So I don't know if I'm gonna go see any other cenotes today. Probably gonna try and just make it home and lie down and hope I feel better tomorrow and not worse. I'm supposed to ride tomorrow. There's a bunch of cenotes around Valladolid that I was gonna go, Valladolid, whatever it's called, that I was gonna go see. And then I met a friend here and told me about a couple of these. I can't, even trying to talk to the people I met, it was like embarrassed at how my voice, I don't know if it's because I'm in pain or just because I can't breathe properly. But yeah, anyway, just right all on both sides right here. As soon as I hit the water, oh, it's quite painful. So I'm gonna go lie down. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm so old. All right, I meant to do an update once I got back last night. Not the most fun ride of my life. It was about an hour ride back, and I was in quite a bit of pain. Just with every single bump, I could feel it in my back here. Unbelievable. So yeah, anyway, I got back and I basically just lay in agony in the bed for the rest of the night, trying not to move too much, just because it was painful, and I think that I need to just let it up. I've satisfied myself that I don't think I've done anything to my actual back or spine. Dr. Google has diagnosed me. I'm pretty sure I just pulled some muscles because it's to the side. It's not actually on the spine, it's to the side. So should be fine after a couple of days. But today my plan was to go to Valladolid, stop at Chichen Itza on the way. I'm not feeling that much better, so I don't think I really want to walk around all through Chichen Itza. So I'm just gonna work up my courage and pack my bags on the bike. Not looking forward to hauling them downstairs. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna do that, get the Valladolid, and hopefully just rest today, and hopefully Chichen Itza tomorrow.